Welcome to the Mirror Room. This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing. Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
Well. Hey, Ryan!
A few more questions, if you
You
don't mind.
keep your morphine in there, buddy? Ryan?
Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then? Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Hey, Simon?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Why do you have the combination to the mirror room? If it's always locked. Simon.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
He's been drinking since 6 p.m. Yeah.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
Wait, what? Fuck, I pressed the wrong button. Oh,
Thank
fuck.
you.
No, don't go to
Probably be
Emma.
back
Go to
later.
fucking Simon. I'm looking at chat, pressing buttons. Shit, dude.
Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Don't
Yeah.
say no. Okay.
It's useful.
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then, when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
You don't know the combination?
No.
You said no, Simon! You said no, Simon! You said no. You shouldn't have said no.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morph in.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
Wow, I fucking knocked that one out of the park.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But what exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Okay, Oh. Our exploring pays off. Got 'em, boys.
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
James! Oh, James! James! Oh, James! I'm not entirely sure why he has to solve it by midnight. It just says... He like, in the intro to the game, he's just like, I have to solve this case by midnight. I'm like, oh, okay. Sure, I guess. Did I just go the wrong way? This always happens when I'm like paying attention to chat. It's ruled by suicide at midnight. Okay, fuck you, dude.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
James, what are you doing, buddy?
What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
Decoration.
There's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
You shoot back?
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Never extracted opium from the pods. Pods from a friend who didn't want them. I don't think I have anything else on him. Poppy pods used for decoration. Select the pods. 2 pensions. Never extracted opium from the pods. Pods from a friend who didn't want them.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Rebecca knows about plants and drugs.
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
You are entirely correct. James did tell me that he didn't sell any. Did he say he did? I need to go through the responses again. I'm rushing too much right now. I do remember James selling.
Ask you a couple more things,
Saying
please.
he doesn't sells them. When I asked him about the salvia, he said he sold salvia to Liam. Yeah, no. What's a salvia? It doesn't grow any other drugs. He said the poppies are used for decoration. I do feel like he's not telling me something, but I'm not really sure what I'm going for here. Poppy pods used for decorations, selling the pods to pensioners. Gotta be honest, I'm not entirely familiar with that word. Selling the pods to pensioners. I'm assuming that just means people that are interested in it. Never extracted opium from the pods and pods from a friend who didn't want to. People living on pensions. Old people. Oh, okay. Huh.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
Oh, old people, I say. Yeah, he's not gonna know about these. Oh, the drop business card.
Recognise this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Oh.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
That's not. IT consultant repaired his laptop. There was a laptop stolen from. I don't know. Alright, let's figure it out.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
No, I asked Rebecca about it. What am I doing? I had I had an idea and I just completely forgot what it was. We don't need to ask about the opium pods. This fucking headache, dude. He knows nothing about the storeroom. There's no way that he'd know about the storeroom.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Just a second, I'm gonna ask Simon about this.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
I haven't
Poppy
gone to the
pods?
forest either.
As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
You're telling me too much,
Where did he get it from?
Simon?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so.
Simon! Bucko! You're allergic to opiates, Simon? But you just told me that you and Kate took morphine. In the fucking room. Where is that? Fucking... In the Hall of Mirrors. Simon!
You and Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
Victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing. Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Simon, you're breaking
Atlas seem to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate?
Looks like I have to go talk to Ryan. Oh fuck, I forgot the jetty. Will there any be... Oh, there's never anything on the fucking jetty. Let's try it. Yeah. Man, these woods just keep getting spookier and spookier, dude. Oh wait, no, I didn't go into the clearing. Oh, cool.
Just keep pushing.
Yeah, they fucking... They're not
Just
fucking...
keep pushing.
Wait.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to. Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought, you were supposed to be good at working things out. Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments. Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
So that's threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Only car we've seen in the game.
Bingo. Well, Ryan, what have you been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one.
Kate Vine, huh? 500 buckaroos to Kate. Okay. Ryan, you have a lot to answer, buddy.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Let's see. First of all, we'll ask about the poppy seeds.
Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods. Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter.
That is the appropriate response.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It seems a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
Yeah, guy? Yeah? Really? Okay, fine. Alright, what is this $500 check?
Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Hey, Ryan. What did you tell me before? I don't remember where it was, but you told me, you told me something that contradicts that. Let me find it real quick, buddy. I don't remember what it was. But I do remember you saying something about it. Man, where was it? Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. But...
Aha.
Bucko? You got
So-
some explaining to do.
Students aren't coerced or bribed in any way. Except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
Hey, Ryan.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
Hey, Ryan. What did you just tell me about the prime candidates? Wait, what? But you just said it was to test her, but the students aren't tested. There's a ladybug in my room. Okay. I tried the aptitude test before. Students aren't tested, but yet they have an aptitude test. I did that one. I did the aptitude test before that one. Where is the, I did all of the check responses. Are you watching the stream? Where's autopilot? Ah, there it is.
Aha. Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference! If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.